A Bitcoin is a virtual currency, like the US dollar or the euro, except that it's totally digital, and it's not like made by any central government. People make it with just their computers. It's really just like an encrypted file, but people give it value, just dollars are just paper, but people give it value. But it's just different because it's really cool because no one actually really can regulate it, and it's not centralized at all. But here's why this matters right now. Currently,
can I add something?
yeah, sure.
They only release a certain amount of Bitcoins every single year, which is increasing. Until there's just, what's he like?
Bitcoin is going to be more like gold than the US dollar because they're only people mine it with their computers. So their computers run these complex algorithms or run these really resource intensive programs. And from those programs that they run, they can mine Bitcoins. And there's only a limited number of Bitcoin. There's only 21 million that can be made. But we're not actually going to reach that number until 2135 or something. But that doesn't matter now. Currently, there's 11.7 billion Bitcoins in circulation. Most Bitcoins are used on the Tor network. The Tor network, I'm not really going to explain that much about it, but it's pretty much a network that allows you to stay anonymous on the internet. So if I want to connect to Will's website, I will connect through Michael and then Karen and then Niksha and then to Will. And each node or each person doesn't know about the other one, so it's a pretty secure way. But what I'm talking about really is things you can kind of do with Bitcoins. And then I'm going to talk about one thing that you used to be able to do with Bitcoins that was shut down. Things you can do with Bitcoins, you can buy guns, you used to be able to buy drugs. You can probably still do it actually. You can buy prostitutes, you can actually buy hitmen. But there's actually legitimate things you can do with Bitcoins too. You can pay for your hotel visits at Howard Johnson in Bitcoins. You can buy socks. You can buy Domino's pizza in Bitcoins using a website called pizzaforbitcoins.com, which we should do.
We should do that.
You can buy goats. There's a service that sells goats in Bitcoins. And you can buy gold in Bitcoins, which is kind of cool. But anyways, here's why I'm talking about this today. There was a website called the Silk Road, where on the Tor network, which is the thing where it's dispersed and it's anonymous. What? Yeah, so you can pretty much, people can't really catch you unless you're the Silk Road. So 11 days ago, the FBI shut down the website, the Silk Road. It was a place where you could buy drugs online. You could buy literally anything, any type of drug you can think of. Kind of blew my mind. $1.3 billion was exchanged on the Silk Road in the time it was around. Yeah, which is a lot of money in just illegal drugs on one specific network on the board, which is kind of cool. That's 9.5 million Bitcoins in case you're wondering. The FBI invited this owner, his name is Ross Ulbricht. You don't really need to know that. Anyways, here's what's kind of interesting to me, and you guys can tell me if you find this interesting too. Not only is the shutdown, but the FBI seized about 26,000 Bitcoins, or about $3.6 million from the Silk Road. So and I was talking to John Carlo about this earlier, normally when the government seizes money, or money or drugs from these organizations. With drugs, they obviously destroy it, but with money, I'm pretty sure the government will keep it and use it for other stuff, because there's no point in destroying money, right? But with these Bitcoins, what do you guys think the government will do? Is the government going to sell the Bitcoins? Are they going to sell the Bitcoins or just destroy them? Because it's possible to destroy Bitcoins.
You're going to say destroy them?
Yeah, I think that too. Anyone?
I think they're going to destroy it because
it's what is it?
Yeah.
21,000 Bitcoins, and then there's going to be 21 million in total. So what is it?
But if they sold
21% of those Bitcoins, they should be off the market. So that's probably less analytics. People can't get away with stuff. So I think it's just
right. Okay, cool.
If they destroyed Bitcoins, could they be mined together?
Could they be what?
Could they be mined together?
Could they what?
Be mined together.
Yes.
They can.
If 21, I don't think so. It's like okay, so you know how there's a limited amount of gold in the world? It's you just take a bunch of gold and destroy it somehow.
Launch it into space.
You can't make more. I guess you can make more gold, but I don't know. I just want to talk about this. I want to talk about the political implications of this. So obviously the US government doesn't really want people using this currency for a few reasons. First of all, it makes it very easy for people to break the law. Second of all, it's totally decentralized, meaning that the more people who use it, the less influence the US Treasury, the central bank, has on the US economy, which is not good for the government. The government likes to control it. So who sees this as the government taking a stand against Bitcoins? Like, I could totally see it that way. I was actually reading an article that said, like, they didn't see it that way, and it didn't really explain why, and I still kind of see it that way.
Just don't question.
Yeah.
America.
But anyways,
All right.
so here's what's interesting though. You think when you think of Bitcoins, everyone thinks of the Silk Road, right? But the thing is that the price of the Bitcoin has stayed actually constant since then. Since 10 days ago, it stayed constant at $133. So it's not like the Bitcoin economy has totally collapsed, which is interesting, which makes me think that there's other stuff going on where people are still interested in Bitcoins, which shows that it kind of proves it as a currency, which is like the currency isn't just dependent on people breaking the law, right? Like people are actually using it, people aren't just ditching it because they can't break the law with it anymore. Yeah.